desert land or quiet.
Some people are placing bets on the cold. Gambling is big-minded.
A sharp blade to your enemies.
The Outlander should be more careful.
It's time we shut these rebels down.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
Be always
Whether
vigilant.
at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
With everything that's happened, I feel like I need to do more. For the clan, the tribe.
Today we'll demand a sharpened blade.
Regala's on the march. You then.
The fate of the tribe. I
Join
wasn't asking you.
JTF-10 for a covert
I
operation.
know. But you and me guarding the Memorial Road?
Aloy!
Observe the grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone.
May your blade be bright.
Trained to
Walk with
outlast,
strength.
conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Well met, Aloy. I was hoping we'd run into each other again after the flood in Bleeding Mark.
Natika. So you did it. You're part of the Chief's Guard now.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentuck to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could. I have to do the same.
I'm sure he'd be proud.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
The grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous
Be
regions of the
guided by
hot
the
zone.
10.
Aloy,
Out in the
A word,
field or
if you will?
relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one.
Bonjour.
Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle.
Honor and strength.
Meals, ink, bruises.
Your enemy is mine.
These daredevils of
Aloy.
the sky shared it all.
do you have a moment?
About it. One Marquis thinks he's good enough to challenge the Enduring.
Blood of the 10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know
course.
it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
I'll help you find your grandson. If I...
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hill. His squad never but the scouts also spotted one of our...
So we'll start at the... We free the prisoner.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to...
I'll wait for you and we'll make our way. Until then.
One way or another, this war will be decided.
We'll be stuck here, on duty.
How's our supply of ash, brother?
Today we'll demand a sharpened blade.
It's time we shut these rebels down.
Wow, I screwed that. Alright, so there's one more. No idea where it is, though. One more hologram display.
Your enemy is mine.
Yep, I saw that one already.
You'll need courage for the battle to come.
Looked at these already. Huh? Oh, well, not important. Because right now we've got something important to do. First... Man, when it's aggressive, it's not just towards machines.
has asked so much of her.
Regala will fall.
This is where we make our stand.
Falling gently.
My strength is yours.
Honor and strength.
Ah.
I've heard of you, Outlander. Your exploits must require supplies.
Regala will strike soon. We'll be ready.
False courage won't win today.
We won't let Regala take
You must
the
want
throne.
something today.
So, say the chief gets his way. Lasting peace with the conscious. Then what?
Trade. We pass it over the borders.
The final battle against Regala. My heart hammers for it.
Maybe if I move this piece there?
Trevor tackle.
So it's okay.
You're a traitor.
It has been too long since the last cooler.
Could look around with my focus. Try to match the vista point image.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
Well,
This? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay. Wonder what it's like, being in space.
It sounds very lonely, if you ask me.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Spinning in a teacup. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Where's the room where Katala's? There we are. Here's the room I've been wanting to find. No, it is not.
Well, must have picked this up at Silent's workshop. I guess it's what Silence used to capture Hades before he moved it to that orb. I don't know what bothers me more. That he tricked me, or... I didn't see it coming.
Ha!
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
There we go. More data for the dome.
I like this one.
So, What did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to... I am also uncertain, able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is...
Okay, so... either Aletheia is in trouble, or someone else is trying to get us to go...
That is my conclusion.
Alright, I'll go to the coordinates and check...
Hmm.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can. Huh. The door's unlocked now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost in the Apollo database.
That's too bad. Another room. What for? Needs a backup. Try it. Oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
Where's the elevator at? Nope, that isn't it. Nope, here we are. trying to remember how to... Alright, I don't think I can get to the secret door yet. I think it's still blocked off for me. Yep.
So this Eleuthia we're going after, that's part of Gaia, huh? There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
They dead.
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
And it's gone.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
I'm gonna need that for later.
This easy?
Now I know I'm gonna be fighting specters. Acid and plasma.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
What?
It looked like she
Hello,
can make it
Verbena?
come and go at will.
What do you have for me?
But it's
I
gone
checked
now.
everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can
Well,
we
go do
call
your
off this
thing.
pointless search
I'll
already?
wait here.
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is. Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend. Mine!
Alright, so if I remember correctly, that Spectre's gonna end up being right around there. So we'll put you right there.
It's kind of chilly up here.
Now this'll do some damage.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
What the? Okay. What the heck went on with my computer just now? Oh well. Back to it.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aletheia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Oh, good.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad they got it fixed.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aletheia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So,
alrighty.
Exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so. huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure. The control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
2? Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
Another clone of Elizabeth.
Oh shit, they can fly. Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2
those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Missed. Fuck.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? That thing's quick. Oh, that helps.
Fuck yeah.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Aloy! Ah,
Aaron!
yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up. I need to sneak around behind it. It'll be a tough fight if I take it at bay head on. A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre. It's on the move!
Got your back, Aloy. I'm waiting for you. Look at that thing. Give me your best.
It's done.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. Oh, the snow's dampening sounds.
You're kidding me. No. Damn it, I want to loot the Spectre.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you are...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
They do.
Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
To what
Guess they
end?
survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Aletheia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Aletheia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Oi.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
The old ones use holograms for everything.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after we hit his proving lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this.
When did I subtitle backward?
The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the
Yeah, let's just turn off subtitles.
upper hand on the Zenith.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zenith got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth. Bit here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions. To get.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. But you're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsown with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
Well, that's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores, from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, then...
If all goes well,
we'll do it to get...
Bless you,
I need to get going.
May the land... Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. If you're in need of provisions, I recommend stopping by Salt Bite, a village north of the Grove. Their cook's meals give a soldier strength like nothing else. And who knows? Maybe they could use your help, too.
Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks.
Well, I need to fight a bunch of Bellowbacks anyway.
Better use something other than fire. That also I'm getting to Aloy and I were trying to find should be around here. So, from the camp. Maybe I should check it out. Some kind of ossuary trap? Talana.
Thanks to the secret
passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find.
Okay, I'll have to... Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go...
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the... But then...
Fine.
Almost ready to go?
Whatever collapsed it is best.
Watch yourself.
It does call almost like it's on a mission. Someone told me I'd come over here.
Alright, now...
This looks like Oseram gear. It must be the crew I heard about. The one tracking a Tolmec. What are we up to? That doesn't look good. I should check it out. This thing shoots anchors? They're trying to take down that Tolmec. The machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless I take the Tolmec down myself. Try to repair it on the ground. Won't be pretty, but at least it'll get fixed. Hello to you too! Looks like machines got to this one too. That sounds like trouble. And I need more anchors. Oseram must have set up other ballistas in the area. I just gotta find them. something tasty. There's probably other anchors set up in the area. I need to find them. Use them to take down that tall guy. Too difficult to climb. I'll have to find a way.
Fuck!
I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area. Another ballista. It's got one of the anchors I need. Oh, sand settling down. Easy to breathe now. One more should weigh it down enough. Jeez, I need to hurry. That ballista. I should look for others in the area. Looks like they took a machine down with them. That weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it. I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area. Sorry about this, big guy. If I can override you, I can figure out what needs fixing.
I gotta stop blowing up its sack.
These machines won't let up.
That's it. Next time I fight Bellowbacks, I'm turning it on easy. Now, where's the cauldron at? What's this? Blocked path, damn it.
All my gear.
Stalker, Rollerback, Apex Behemoth.
Sharp as ever. Looks like we have company. Out. Why not rest?
I'll come find you later.
Have I got news for you, Red?
How about more?
Stash this away for later. Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior. My savior. The name's poor expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I?
Death and just see this not far from a passage. Me and half a day's only and dark-eyed.
There's a
there. You got him. And besides, help me get.
I'll see what I for the crew.
One in the second.
That it? Over there?
Oh, the second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies. I'd hate to lose.
I'll bring it back.
I'd appreciate it.
You can have machines, right? Apparently, you're not the only one. But you probably knew that.
Got something you'll want to hear, Red.
Let's see here. I'm kind of hoping that the tonic will reveal the location of the next. That's Gemini. I know there's a. I think there's a cauldron somewhere around here.
Hey, you see something
I
out
had
there?
to come look. Intruder! Yeah! Get over there! Get over there! Get her! Got her now! She's in the smoke! That's gone! Blade in the ring! We stood!
Who the... Come on, Jesus.
It's exciting.
Finally. When I fast traveled to this spot, I wasn't expecting to be ambushed.
Aloy, my data indicates you are near a cauldron. Accessing its core may provide you with additional machine overrides. I have marked its location in your focus.
Thanks, Gaia. Shock's not gonna help me here.
Get the feeling there's like at least 2 more. Maybe not.
Let this green shine off carefully. It's a cauldron door, but different. No way to hack it open. I'm gonna have to find some other way in. The snow's coming down heavy. This crevice is massive. As if the earth split open. I wonder where this leads. forges. I might be able to climb them to get to the other side.
What the hell? I swear these... something right here. Jesus Christ. Why couldn't it just be something I grapple to? Finally. That sucked. Okay, where even am I now?
Those forges. I might be able to climb them to get to the other side.
Oh. Once I make it through that door, I'm done for the day. Oh.
Here I come. Oh.
Yeah, I'm done.